This is George Boston Rhynes in Nashville, a continuation of the Berrien Historical Foundation building, exhibits, tours, dated 1856. I'm now standing before a monument in memory of the Korean War veterans from Berrien County. And of course, it has the names of those that are recognized right on down the list. This is in memory of those that served. We must not forget the past. And this is why it's so important for all of us to maintain the record of reality for generations to come, so our children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren and those that follow us will know what took place as we live upon this plane that God the Creator so richly blessed us with. This is, of course, still in Nashville, Georgia. We will now turn back and look at the Korean War. It's the United States flag and the monument. We will walk around the building here in Nashville. Years ago, I gave a speech off from these same grounds for the Martin Luther King ceremony. And that's what I do. I believe in keeping it real. And since I found out that much of the news and information is not getting out to the people, I took it upon myself to do what I'm doing now, because I want you informed. Here again, this is in Nashville, which reads dedicated to the honor and in memory of the patriotic men and women from the Berrien County who gallantly served their country during World War II. Without their bravery, we would not have maintained a nation created by God with freedom and equality for all, period. Thank you all for answering the call of freedom. So let history reflect upon the truth of a great nation, and may the historical archives forever live in our beloved country, of which we all participated and contributed to. And of course, we will go to another area. We'll come back to the Vietnam Memorial that they have so richly dedicated to those who served in Vietnam. But here we have Georgia Constitution, 1776, Indian fights. In the summer of 1836, a company of militia under Captain Levi J. Knight of Nearray City was sent to protect the settlers from Moravian Indians on their way to join the Seminoles in Florida. When a party of Indians plundered the plantation of William Parker near Milltown, the militia pursued them northeast across the county, overtaking them near Gaskin Pond, not far from the Arapahoe River. Several were killed and some injured as the Indians fled across the river. A few days later, the militia encountered more Indians at Rusky Creek and ran them off. That was the last real battle with the Indians in this section. 1956, Georgia Historic Commission. At least somebody thought enough to record this history and not let it be forgotten. And of course, the Vietnam Memorial with people's names from the United States Marine Corps, etc., etc. This is in honor of the Vietnam War, and that's all we'll say on that. Vietnam was a great war, one that over 50,000 troops, I understand, died and perished. Nothing compared to the Civil War. But yet, after we look back on it, because it was in our times, many people believe that it was a useless war. Now we have another historical marker erected in 1955, which reads, Berrien County, created by Act of February 25th, 1856, was named for John McPherson, Berrien, the American Sierra, who was born August 23, 1781 and died January 1, 1856. He was judge of the Eastern Circuit, U.S. Senator and U.S. Attorney General. The county seat, Nashville, was named for General Francis Nash of North Carolina, distinguished soldier of the Revolution. First county officers commissioned April 21, 1856 were Sheriff John Studstill, CLK of Courts, Clerk of Courts, Richard A. Peoples, Tax Recorder John A. Money, Tax, Colonel John M. Fudge, Colonel James Dobson, Sir Seaborn J. Bradford, ORD John Lindsay, and that was in 1955. And here again, statues, readings, monuments, and memories. And once again, Honor Roll died from other causes. And of course, we have the soldier with his hands raised in victory. We have barbed wire because, of course, in war, we find ourselves often bombarded with wire. Erected of honor of those who went from Berrien County to serve our country in World War 1917 through 1919. And once again, this is George Boston Rhynes, Nashville, Georgia, on behalf of kvci.blogspot.com. We keep it real because we want you informed. Peace.